Hello, I hope you're doing well today. My name is Josh and I'm part of the customer success team over at CourtReserve, and this video is going to go over setting up point of sale. If you have any questions on this video or on setting up point of sale, please feel free to reach out over to our live chat. That's going to be this green icon in the top right corner. To turn on point of sale, we'll want to go over to settings. We'll want to scroll to the bottom of this page over to the add-ons row, and then we'll want to click manage add-ons. Once we enable point of sale, we can see that setup button for this add-on. If we go there, we'll be taken to the point of sale system in CourtReserve. So now I'll just go over each of these different pages on the sidebar. If we are under items, we can go to item categories and create any categories for our items. So maybe I have an apparel category, and if you have a specific revenue category for this category, you can add that here as well. But once we save changes, you'll see a plus button next to that category, and you'll be able to see all of the individual items that are under this apparel item category. If we go to this create item page, we'll be able to create one of those individual items. So maybe I have sweatshirts that I'm going to sell. It will by default be under apparel since I'm creating it on this page. We can add the unit cost and the retail price. We can choose any tax rates that may be applied for this specific item, and then again we'll have that revenue category field as well. If you are not tracking stock, you can just uncheck this button right here, but if you enable that, you'll be able to add in any stock on hand, and then how much stock in hand you want to get an alert for. So maybe at 2 sweatshirts I'll get that alert. If you want to add the barcode number here, you can also use your barcode scanner and then scan the barcode for the specific item. And then we also have the image for this item that will show on that point of sale menu, as well as a description for this specific item. If an item is discontinued, you can also use this discontinued setting down here just to have that information reflected on the point of sale menu. And then once we save changes, we will have that new individual item. If we head over to the item list on the sidebar, we'll be able to see all of these individual items, and here we can add variations to an item. So maybe I want to have a small one, and I want to have a medium one. So all of these different variations we'll be able to add in. You'll be able to add any stock on hand for that specific variation. Same with when you want to get that alert and if there is a specific SKU for that item. If we go over to the taxes, this is just going to be all of those tax rates that you already have in the system, but if you needed to make a new one, you could do that here as well. If we go over to the reports, we're going to get a few different reports for this point of sale system. So if we go to the item sales, you'll be able to see a breakdown of how many items were sold in each category, the item name, the tax amount, the gross sales, and the overall profit. You'll be able to filter this by a start date and an end date, so maybe you want to see this on a monthly basis. We could have it show for any items that were sold from October 1st to October 31st, as well as filter by an item category. Next we have the category sales. So this is going to be a breakdown of your sales, but in this case it's going to specifically be only by category, so not by individual item. But here we'll also have that start date and that end date, and also that item category filter as well. Next we have the inventory valuation, so you'll be able to see how much stock you have on hand for each of your items, the asset value, and also that retail value for each of these categories. And if you click that plus button, you'll be able to break this down by the item and also by the item variations. If we go over to sales tax, this will bring us over to the sales summary on the main menu for CourtReserve. And here, the main difference is that output type is going to be sales tax. If we run this, you'll be able to get the exempt sales, the taxable sales, the tax rate amount, the total tax amount that was collected, and also the gross sales and the net sales for these items. If we go back over to the point of sale menu, we'll also have the sales button right here where we'll be able to see each individual sale in the point of sale system. And then if we go over to settings, there's going to be a few additional settings here. So we can hide the quantity on hand from the point of sale screen, and we can also not allow suspended or inactive members to get charged for point of sale items. We have the allowed payment types for the point of sale menu, and then we also have the discount option here. So if there's a percentage that you typically will discount, whether that's for an employee discount or anything like that, we can set that up on this page. And then once we move over to the launch point of sale menu, we'll be able to apply that discount pretty easily once we add an item to the cart. All right, and then if we go over to the launch point of sale page, this is going to be where we can actually sell an item and we can charge it to a member's account. So I'll just go in and I will pick an item here. Once we add an item to the cart, we'll be able to pick quantity, the overall price for the item. We'll be able to see total amounts, but we'll also have that discount button here. So if we have any percentages that are set up in the system, we can just quickly click that, save changes, and the discount will be applied. From there, we can hit the checkout button. We'll be able to search for the member. So if we want to link this to a member's account, we can do that here. And then we can also pay by credit card, cash, check, or gift card. If a member already has a payment profile on their account, we can also charge straight to their account here as well. But then we'll want to click process sale, hit yes, and then once the payment is successful, we can click OK. All right, that covers all the setting up for point of sale. If you have any additional questions, or if you just have questions in general with setting this up, again, please feel free to reach out to our live chat. That's going to be this green icon in the top right corner, and we'll be happy to help. All right, hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.